Okay, so we are, I'm guessing this is the final battle, I'm guessing, because we're fighting Zanatas, the really big bad guy. So for co-op, or do you want to rather play alone tomorrow? I'm okay for co-op, Catker. I have no problem with co-op tomorrow. Okay, so let's see. So we're fighting Zanatas, this is the big bad guy. We found out that he won't smash you instantly with most of these groups. I'm going to take chat right in the danger zone. There's no danger zones here. Well, there is a danger zone. There's that danger zone. I'm guessing he can attack anybody that's within the little yellow area there. You just smack him around with 5 units. Hit him with some artillery too, some couple of bows. A little bit. Did we hit? Yeah, we hit him with some bows too over here from Stefan. So. And the next turn, the dragons will be able to come in and do some stuff. So, oh, that's right. We're also supposed to have. Actually, we could actually do this now with Abigail or Zelos. Which one do we want to do? I think the damage of the Zelos is a little bit better, even though his rating is a little bit lower. But he's missing 2 paladins that she doesn't have, or that she has. Sorry, she's got 2 paladins. So we'll have Zelos. Unless he does a shield again, then we're, yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can kill a thing. So, bless on Zelos so he can move again. His group tends to do a little bit of damage. Okay, we're also going to put Exemplar on him as well, so he doesn't take much damage. It's a 50% damage reduction. Eat him. Or roast him. See if we can get that arm off. Hopefully. Oh, almost got the second arm off. No free actions? Bummer. Looks like we eliminated the claw though. So that went well. Okay, I believe we are done this turn. That's all our stuff. How pissed is he gonna be? How pissed is he gonna be? So he doesn't attack. He just gets these little special attacks. This is gonna be fun. So they're bringing in more reinforcements than they did last time. Kill him. Look at that. Gotta move out of the red areas.
Getting real thirsty here.
Be aggressive on him because he can't retaliate against the. Oh, he regenerated, it looked like. Yes, he does. He regenerates. Oh, he does return fire because within range. Wait a minute. Are we in range? Yes, we are. And I guess we are in range. Oops. Look, artillery. Surely doesn't care about your range because you're kind of better. Yeah, he glows. He glows.
Do you know who I am?
Nope. Here come the nukes. Got a claw. Ow. Oh, so it takes a little bit extra to kill a claw, apparently.
The army is ready.
Oh, almost a gunner? You suck. Okay, just a second. Mr. Keepy's vacuuming again.
I'm just getting started.
How can I help, my lord?
We will always find a way.
I forgot about the guns thing. They got the shorter range than the bows. Blow those hands off. There we go. So he's down to one claw. I'm guessing he's still going to be able to kill us with his little mind powers, even without claws. Yep. Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
It must be done.
Oh, look, he doesn't get his special attacks anymore because he has got no claws. He doesn't get to do his attacks against us. And he's got no claws. That's funny. Okay, Leon. What Tabby and Toy? Tabby and Toy. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean by that.
I must be brave.
So do we want to stop these guys from bugging us, or do we want to focus on him some more?
What?
Like an action figure you ripped 2 arms off of. Yes, that's what happened to him. The thing, the rope, please drink some more. Oh, said a minute ago. And that's Veronica. She's not a robot. Please drink some. Drink some water. She tells me to drink water to keep the brain moist. Catker started a vote for the boss fight bingo stuff. So go to your bingo card, click on a number you need to get close to bingo, and if you're lucky, everybody else will click on the same number because the number with the most votes is the number everybody gets. Oh, and this was the Locust that loves to get one shot, which is number 7 on your bingo card. Just saw that. She said she knows the difference between Tabby and Toy. No, that's not what she says. She knows the difference between Tubby and Tully. That's for the boss fight thing. Tubby and Tully. Those are viewers on the channel. I have a tendency to call I tend to call Tubby Tully and Tully Tubby. That's the joke. Good job, Catker, on getting bingo.
Where am I needed?
Okay, Veronica. Or not Veronica. Diana. Smack this thing. She'd wait until you throw in a vote. Yes, you should, Cactor. You should. think we're gonna kill this guy this turn. Or at least a good shot at it. Toy? No, it's Tully and Tubby.
Time to even the odds.
Oh, can't do that. Okay, mages, see what you guys can do against this thing. What cheat? I'm not using any cheat. That was kind of if. It's almost dead. Still have them to go.
My friends are counting on me.
You just sing her a song about how she wanted her as a giant woman, and that's all. Yep. Look, we won. Tubby plus Tully equals Tubby and Tubbly. Yeah, she started eating her vegetables and drinking milk on a regular basis. Gimpy, I imagine you foresaw this. This is not a good sign. In the end, I have served my purpose, and to a far, far greater power I will be of use. And then, the races of this little realm will understand the meaning of humility. He's not one of these double boss fights, is it? Fireworks. We Gold Medal of Valor. Really? Only a gold medal or something else? This is the only boss fight I'm aware of, Leon. Is he dead? Almost. Stay here. With my power, I'll bury this threat forever. Gimpy? I'm sorry. I can't let this happen. Do you think you could stop me? Yes, but not by crossing blades with you. I felt what's coming for a long time. This is the end of a story that you sought to make true. If you want to take Sonatus' power, you'll have to kill me. Gimpy, there is no other path for me. Not in this world, not in this life. The people of our country could not and should not tolerate my existence. Then we have something in common.
Everyone.
Veronica do her
My
thing.
name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Monday. And hazardously, welcome to the stream. Medal of Pretty Brave, is that what I didn't say what? Then we have something in common. For me, it is only a matter of time. What? Our whole lives, in these moments, you've always told me to wait and watch while you handle it. Now I'm asking you to return the favor. Let me handle this one, Zalos. It's time for us to disappear. You really have surpassed me, as I'd always predicted. But you know, I'll never forget this. What you asked me to sacrifice. The way I see it, we'll have plenty of time to get over it. I'm awake for 18 hours today. Okay, Leon, thank you for watching. Have a good evening. Have a good sleep. Time to get over it, here or in hell. Right then, do what you came here to do, Gimpy. Ding ding. So bright. Viridia, during the interrogation, whatever, 2 months later. Hey, Sybil, and of course the venerated Master Sergeant himself. Welcome to the new and improved monastery. Howdy, good to see you, Stefan. Stefan, do you think she'll even speak to me? Can't make any promises. You see, I'm pretty forgiving, I get it, and Lysandra's got a silver tongue if there ever was one. Ain't all your fault in my view. Alright, thank you, Stefan. You bet. Well, best not keep her waiting. She's still a giant woman. She didn't revert back to normal. They're here, love. I mean, Diana. I mean... Don't hurt me. With no one to carry the temple's scripture's legacy, this book's secrets are locked away forever. That the corrupt hearts of men will someday exploit our newfound ignorance. Its certitude is troubling, and one wonders what I must now do to protect the future. Eat the book. My apologies. It's good to see you again. You say you have decided to take the title of Grand Mistress of the Temple, but why? Who better to serve in this role? Not to take the title. It is not my title to bear. A mind and soul of great caliber and purity will come to fulfill the role. I can only do my best until then. It is not my title to bear. Blah, blah, blah. I can only do my best until then. Did you need something of the temple? Diana, I just wanted to see if now would be a good time to make my induction into the Sisterhood of Justice official. You mentioned back in Embor that we should do this when we get the chance in front of all the temple. I know I have much to answer for, so perhaps now I've lost the privilege. What did she do? And well, I was also wondering if Barnabas and I could get married here. Whoa, hold up a minute. Well, now that you've got me in a pickle, asking all formally like that. Oh, come on, what are you waiting for? The right time to settle down? Ha 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 ha. Fair enough. You'd just like to make it formal. To be honest, I'd forgotten all about that. To me, your induction into the Sacred Order was official there, then and there. What did I do? And where are the happy little dragons? We don't know yet. But after your decision to follow Lysander, I still want to see you mature a bit, not to fall so easily to suggestion. You must be your own person, so that's what they're nagging her for. Can stop. Okay, Leon. When you're a satisfactory service to the temple, then you will reach the first rank within the Sisterhood of Justice. That's the best I can do, and I believe you have what it takes. In regards to a marriage ceremony, talk to Stefan about that. Though I suggest the groom agree voluntarily first. What's the age difference between Sybil and Barnabas? My guess would be 10 to 15 years. Hey, not bad. All things considered, what do you say? Thank you so much. You won't regret this, I swear. Gimpy. We go into the unknown. Gimpy's not here. With the Dark God slain, the people of Townrock again have the power to bring about great change for both good and evil. I do not know what lies ahead of you, but if you need me, I'll be there. Was she talking to me, or was she talking to dead Gimpy? I'm not clear there. Looks like he's in his 20s. Barnabas is in his 50s? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think Barnabas is that old. Could be. 100 years of undue burden upon our people ends today. May the house of Dargon never be broken again. Should anyone happen to threaten my little King Jules, well, you know. Here comes a meteor. Well, brother, are you going to be comfortable as king, or must I usurp the throne myself? I am the official Princess Royale, you know. You really mean it? I am jesting, dear brother. Oh, my stars, how dangerously naive. I implore you to depend on your followers, for there will be many who will wish you harm. I will, dear sister. Gimpy, we had such a journey together, but our struggle has only just begun. Don't forget about me. So they are talking to me. Or, I don't know. I don't know who they're talking to. Barnabas. Guess they're keeping this place as a memorial. We'll just got about enough of them. Ain't no medal gonna bring these boys back. Brave young ones. You're the best among us. Donor bless them, each and every one. Gimpy. Ain't got much left in me, but I reckon you do. Don't waste this. You know how it goes with war. You can fix it. Over 2 years passed since Gimpy first saw battle. 2 years that have changed Townra forever, but foremost in Gimpy's heart, forged friendships and bonds that will never be broken. Uh-oh, what was that? The families of Viridia, once torn apart and deprived of what matters most, are finally reunited. As the sky returns to normal, the Nephilim army arrives back home to find that people are celebrating the end of the war. As signs that theZnatas cult are removed, so too wanes the age of nobles as the people look forward toward an uncertain future. This is Lysander. Did he get thrown in jail? Over here, prisoner. Letter for you. From a friend of yours. And I've been told to bring you whatever you need to finish the task in the letter. You are one lucky bastard. So stylish wearing a tie in his jail cell. Gimpy. Townra owes you greatly, Lysander. For sparing it the rule of another tyrant, the one I could have become. I have one last request of you. Give our country the blueprints to a better world. Very well, Gimpy. It will be done. Dum dum dum. So, the end. That wasn't too bad. So let's see, total play time would be approximately what? 48, about 50 some odd hours? Barnabas Fitch, the former Master Sergeant of the Imperial Army. After decades of being a soldier, he finally retires to his ranch in Melmont Country. Approached many times with offers to join the New Republic, Barnabas rejects, preferring the simple life. Barnabas and Sybil had grown close during the Nephilim War. Within Sybil is a miracle, a son who, with his two future brothers, will be Barnabas's greatest joy until the end of his days. Sybil Byrne, the Restless Heart. After returning her stature with the temple, she turns her passions to raising her 3 new sons with Barnabas. Though she would not see battle again, her love for her children made her all the more invested in a future free of the evil tyrants she fought so vigorously to defeat. Kuja, the Barrack Tor mercenary. After the death of Xanatos, he quickly returned to his homeland with a king's ransom and reward for his service to the Nephilim army. Because of the great boon he provided his people, Reskuja became a venerated alpha male to bear a small army of offspring. Reskuja lived to a ripe old age and passed away surrounded by an expansive and adoring family. Adelia Hagen, of the Sisterhood of Mercy, and Diane is bonded. With Alex back in her custody, Adelia returns to her duties as Diana's support. Her example and conduct have been held up as an exemplary princess of the Sisterhood of Mercy, which defined the ancient order for so many years to come. Though forbidden by the temple, Lysander and Adelia had fallen in love. Adelia has not yet decided to leave tradition, but the two lovers have been inseparable. Karl Jaromir XIII, Duke of the Duchy of Embor. He had committed his duchy and his life to the Nephilim army from its very inception, all the way to the end. As the last major nobleman from a bygone era, Jaromir found himself alone in a new world, one that had looked past the time of lords. The founders of the Republic proposed Jaromir become a proconsul, the highest rank of government under the consul, and to function as a representative for the Embor region. Jaromir, putting his people first, accepted the role and abandoned the idea of noble lineage. This astounding act of humility served the New Republic well, setting the stage for new traditions and institutions that would create a lasting peace. Antares Bergen, a war hero of the Succession War. Did he die? Having taken his own life, ending his rebellion, Antares gave way for Gimpy to become the new face of those opposed to tyranny. The proconsulate had ordered a monument to General Antares, not only for his service in the Succession War, but also being the spark that lit a fire in the people's hearts. Beatrix Pendergast, adopted daughter of Edmund Pendergast. With the death of Edmund, Grandmaster of the followers of Xanatos, Beatrix had, for a brief moment in her life, aligned with the common goals of others. In the aftermath of the Nephilim War, the Pendergast financial empire was left in shambles, but Beatrix managed to sell the scraps for a respectable sum. She founded a magic university in the city of Sandraka, which would become the main hub of magical hopefuls across the world. Due to the efforts of her divine bloodline, Beatrix lives for another 120 years, completely defining the world of academic magics for generations. Against what would one expect, Beatrix grew very fond of Jules during the Nephilim War. Infatuation continues to this day, though King Jules is being urged to marry a Sayonari queen, but some feelings can never really fade. Kind of mech to the pilot in the Succession Wars. I'm gonna guess a very small one. Lysander Bradford, former general of the Imperial Army and former chief advisor to the Nephilim army. After the Nephilim War, Lysander served time in prison for his mutiny. Despite this, the proconsulate approached Lysander with a special invitation to become the primary author of the new Articles of the Republic. Using his rich education of philosophy and history, Lysander put his entire soul into its creation. Making sure to help set up the government that would be just, compassionate, and sustainable, Lysander would be known as one of the founders of the Republic, perhaps its most influential. So she turned all the young magic users into meteor-wielding lunatics. Yep, that would be my guess. After earning his freedom, Lysander would eventually rise through the proconsulate itself and become Viridia's head of state. He never spoke with Gimpy again. Lysander had become very close with Delia during the Nephilim War. While Lysander's actions greatly strained their relationship, Delia saw a certain vulnerability in him and wished to become the guiding light he so needed. After he earned his freedom, Lysander and Delia would marry, and they were blessed with many children. Abigail Kassim Dargon, priestess of the Sisters of Mercy. Her time with the temple had passed in her heart, and she left the Sisterhood of Mercy to live in Sayuna, and became the darling of the new kingdom of Sayuna. During the Nephilim War, she discovered she has an affinity for dragons, and they for her. Abigail committed to the study of draconology further and developed her own personal brood. That's it? Okay. Narima Reza, leader of the Scions of Dargon. Having proven a champion of the Sayonari people, King Jules asked her to lead the new Sayonari defense force, and she accepted. As an avid study of Sayonari history of the Dargon dynasty, Narima brought valuable knowledge and tradition to the new army, restoring the prestige of times past. Sayona would be, for generations to come, a powerful force in the new order. Jules Kassim Dargon, former officer of the Imperial Army, heir to the Dargon royal dynasty, and the new king of Sayuna. King Dargon's dynasty had vanished after Queen Soha's demise. At the end of the Ethereum crisis, but Dargon also bore a son, Kassim. Because of the exhaustive work of Narima Scions of Dargon, they tracked the royal lineage to lie with Jules, and he has become King Jules Kassim Dargon II. In his capacity as king, Jules advocated for the advancement of Sayonari quality of life and was forever known as Golden-Hearted King Kassim. Anyway, good job, Tiger, in getting bingo there. One more and we can start a new game. Casimir, former Prime Minister and the then Emperor of Viridia, he's dead. The scheming politician made many enemies, leading eventually to his demise. By the time of his death, his empire was in a state of total collapse, as the Nephilim army reigned supreme, and even the Xanatas cultists had turned their backs on him. Now possibly residing in the deepest hell, history sees Casimir as one of its most hated figures. Diana Ebengard, Archpaladin of the Denari Temple, known forever as the Goddess of War. Though the war and the burden Diana carried throughout took its toll on her psyche, the world has changed for the better, that she may come to see the world she works tirelessly to defend. She rejected calls for her to take the title of Grand Mistress of the Temple, knowing hers is the path of the warrior. In time, she will again hear the call of a champion to rise and defend the innocent Antanra. Stefan Dunny, former spy for the Denari Temple, enjoys his life with Diana, choosing to serve as a facilitator for the temple's many new challenges. It almost seemed inevitable that these two would fall in love, despite their profound personal differences. Stefan leaves behind his former life of whimsy to walk steadfast with Diana for the rest of their days. Zalos, former Imperial Army officer and the man behind the Hand of Xanatas. Having lost his path during the Nephilim War, Zalos committed incredible war crimes, slaughtering dissidents and assisting in the kidnapping of children. But one thing remained, his loyalty to Gimpy. Unable to watch his best friend of decades fall into a deadly trap, Zalos nearly gave his life to pave the way for the ultimate downfall of Xanatos and an end to the Nephilim War. Dum dum dum. Staff. So, not bad. And again, that was easy. Well, let's see. Well, yeah, 50 hours. That's actually really good. I'm trying to think of what my issues with the game are. I don't know. I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but it's a pretty good game. That's right, there actually were voices, too. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, if you didn't already know, this game was built basically using the RPG Maker software that's out there. Hey, Gimpy, are you sure you're forgiving me? Uh-oh, here we go. Gimpy and Abigail were bonded, aka boyfriend and girlfriend. And she didn't side with him when she should have. Maybe. Oh. Sorry, I figured that was obvious. Just try not to listen to Lysander's honeyed words for a while, huh? Of course, Gimpy. I will be by your side for the rest of my days with all of my heart. I swear it. So, we must leave Faridia. Your mind is made up? We roll in the Millennium War. My role in the Millennium War is over. Xanatos is finally dead. I came close to losing myself completely, Abby. I can't face the people of Armitage again, not for a while. I understand. If they will not have you, then they will not have me just the same. What lies ahead of us, Gimpy? Xanatos' dying words still haunt me. I felt no deception in those words. Xanatos' hatred for Donar and for me cannot be described. He felt a certain peace in his final moments, as though he'd finished his job. We have reports that some of the followers of Xanatos went into exile far to the east, bound for Grothnor, of all places. Grothnor? I've never heard of this place. A frozen hellscape far to the east in the unexplored continent. They say Xanatos himself emerged from a bottomless pit in the heart of Grothnor, though these are likely tall tales. Sounds dreadful. We will see. So you're willing to leave behind your dragons? What? No, I couldn't dream of it. That is why we will be using Nibbler as our primary means of transport. Nibbler the dragon. Did you expect anything different? Haha, I suppose not. I just hope I don't have to compete for your attention. Hey, Abby, thank you for coming into my life. I couldn't imagine walking this journey without you. We are so blessed that Donar allowed us to cross paths, Gimpy. Let us see if we can seek him out and thank him ourselves. Loving memory of Zora the cat. Only 10 years, huh? Hey, Taco, welcome back. Yes, you just finished it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for playing. If you are reading this, you impacted my life in a very special way. I hope we continue with our journey to bring our dreams to life. So, again, very well done using the RPG Maker software. So that's that. Now what do I do? Dum, dum, dum. So the question is when you start a new game, this, that, whatever. I'm not going to start a new game. At the start of the game, you answer questions and stuff, and I'm just wondering, what do they have to do with the actual game? You've arrived at the very opposite you find, blah blah stuff. When on death's door, what we consider a life well lived. So what are these? Does anybody know what answering these questions does? Does it do anything in the game? Because it didn't seem to make any difference. I could tell. I mean, I haven't really done it. I don't even remember what I answered, though. Did it all my way. I fulfilled who I was meant to be. Many will mourn my passing. I did it all my way. You were blessed with a child. If you could choose their fate, what would it be? Famous musician, a great general, a devout follower of the faith. Musician. Failing around in total war? And we're doing that tomorrow, though. What will you do when the local bully steals all your sweet rolls? Punch him in the face. What is the most important trait a leader should have? The ability to bring people together, an unshaken love for people, the power to command respect and fear. Yes. You must give up your most valuable possession. What is it? Vast wealth, battle prowess, your faith. Wealth, I guess. I don't know. A desperate beggar corners you, demanding money. What do you do? Intimidate him into backing down. Talk your way out of the situation. Offer him a warm meal at the local pub. Talk your way out. Be a dick. I don't know what happened to do with a female. Thank you for treating us, sir, blah blah blah. So, you can at least romance other people, and even your companions can have other romance options. Here, skip that. Do we want to skip that? I don't know. I'm just. What would change based on your choices? That's the real question. There's nothing really to do there other than watch things happen. Oh, look, it's Gimpy. Child survived. Sorry, Gimpette. And the father. Perish fighting for nobles, just like most of the young in this town. The mother prepared names for this. This one will be known as Gimpette. She's so beautiful. Dun, dun. 25 years pass. So, Gimpette is 25 years old. Tom, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Yes. Yeah, not starting a new game. Come a long way since Academy, but now we face a real thing. Come, Gimpette. Let's brush up a bit. What do the questions do? Anything important? Depending on what you choose, you get a 5% growth buff for a stat. But
hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
So growth buff for the stat. So I'm guessing it's just an initial start, right? So instead of starting off with a 10 leadership, you start off with a 12 or a 15. Yeah, I'll be for 12. Actually, be 11. But if it was that low. Oh well. Yeah, the stat will grow faster during. Oh. So if you focus on your leadership, you'll get your squad bigger faster. And if you focus on, say, strength, you get stronger fast. But What does strength and intelligence, or the skill? I mean, you're not a class like everybody else. So what's the point of working on strength versus skill? I mean, as your main character, because you don't actually have a class like everybody else. You're just like a regular soldier. No, like I said, I get it, but my question is what's the point? Other than leadership, why would you want anything other than leadership to really matter? Because when you're going through the normal game, your character is not that special. You don't have magic. Your attacks really aren't that great. You're not on a horse, so leadership is the only one that would really matter, I would think. All the others are just throwaways. I mean, because once you become a Nephilim, you got the special magic and stuff, but even then, I don't know how that's controlled so much. I'm just thinking, what's the purpose of the questions in the long run? It doesn't seem to be a real one, other than leadership. 2 reasons: RP choices and min-maxing choices. Well, yeah, but even the RP choices are sketchy. Min-maxing is kind of sketchy because you don't know what you're min-maxing because they don't really tell you. You'd be unless you did some digging ahead of time, you wouldn't know what you're actually trying to max out. So anyway, what should I do for an hour or so? Should we do something different?